40 examples of urban hellholes on Earth.
Many people are moving into cities in search of jobs and a better life. But with urban dreams come harsh realities. Bizarre megastructures, choking smog, and endless traffic. Join us as we reveal 40 examples that show what urban hell on Earth looks like. Number 1. City eating hole.
Isn't that
What's
mine?
this big hole doing in the middle of a town in Siberia? It's called the Mir Mine, and the town around it, Mirny, was built because many diamonds were found there. It's over 525 meters deep and 1.2 kilometers in diameter, making it one of the largest excavated holes in the world. The
Big ass
town's
hole.
economy is heavily dependent on diamond mining. Living conditions are very hard because it's so remote and super cold, sometimes below minus 40 degrees Celsius in winter.
Sounds about right for
Despite the
Russia.
challenges, the town is a key center for Russia's diamond industry. Number 2. 18,000 people in a single building.
That's too many fucking people in a building, bro. Wherever this is, fuck that. I ain't going nowhere near that. Like, no thank you.
In Kudrovo, near St. Petersburg in Russia, there is a huge building called the Human Entail. It was finished in 2015 and has 3,700.
Russia's known for their brutalist architecture, and I'm not a big fan of it. It makes it. I'm saying if you're gonna build something, make it good. Make it like a delight to the eye. You know what I'm talking about? Something interesting to look at instead of just like concrete slabs and shit. Ugly.
8 apartments. The building is 25 floors tall and has 35 entrances. More than 18,000 people live.
See, like, look at all that extra space out there that they could put, like, probably cost, it will cost a lot fucking more. They put some gargoyles and shit, some, like, intricate carvings or something, some stonework. It all just looks like Play-Doh bullshit.
There, making it one of the most crowded apartment buildings in the world. It feels like a small city. On the ground floor, there are shops, a post office, cafes, beauty salons, and even a private kindergarten. People like living there because it is convenient and feels like a community. Number 3. Welcome to Texas. This
It has
image
to be
shows
near
a
a big
Texas
army
neighborhood
base.
with rows of identical, single-story brick houses. It looks like they were copy-pasted. They
King
all
of
look
the
the
hill,
same,
bitch.
which can
Honestly, I don't mind that. That's actually a nice kind of community to grow up into. Well, theoretically, because your kids can have other kids around their age to play with and shit. But this is probably where a lot of fucking hood activities
make the
occur.
neighborhood feel repetitive or boring to some people. These kinds of neighborhoods are built to provide affordable housing. Some think they feel soulless, while others like the quiet and low cost of living compared to downtown areas. This isn't just in Texas. Places like Las Vegas and other US cities have similar suburban neighborhoods. Number 4. Just
It's all about how cheap you can make that shit and how fast you can do it, and as many inspections you can pass.
one more lane. This insane traffic jam will make you thankful for your commute. It happened in August 2010 near Beijing, China.
No, thank you. As someone that has to drive a lot, I would fucking, I would blow my brains out. I'm sorry, that's just too much. I can like chill in the traffic for a while, but that feels like it's gonna be an all day thing right there.
It lasted for about 12 days and was over 100 kilometers long.
Yeah, fuck no,
Cars and
bro.
trucks moved only a little each day. The traffic jam happened because of road construction and too many vehicles. People were stuck for hours, even days, waiting to move. Some locals sold food and water to the drivers, but at very high prices.
Hey,
Across the globe,
supply and demand, opportunist. I salute thee.
the same things happen. At first, I thought it was the Trailblazers logo. But this is just what traffic looks like during Thanksgiving in Los Angeles. And the worst part is it happens every year.
Imagine
I think
this
one
year's
more
gonna be
lane would
worse.
fix it.
Like fucking didn't the air traffic control shit shut down or something like that? I don't know.
Number 5. Houses on top of an 8-story mall.
Rich people
Building
shit.
houses on top of malls is very unusual. But in Zhuzhou, China, they built 4 houses on top of an 8-story tall shopping mall. They look like regular homes with gardens and nice views because they are so high up.
Honestly, if I owned that entire building, I was like rich like that, I probably would do the same thing. I just live on top of my building. That's making me money.
They have electricity and plumbing, so they work like real homes. But these houses are not for families to live in. They are used as offices for the mall's workers. In some cities in China, new buildings under 12 stories must have green rooftops. This helps keep the air clean and makes the city more beautiful. Number 6.
I like that.
Lying skyscraper. In Moscow, Russia, there is a strange building called the Lying Skyscraper. It doesn't reach for the sky.
And it looks fucking ugly. You know, it can solve that. You know those little statue things on Fallout that's out on the top of the buildings, like with the faces and shit. Same thing as Skyrim. Like, bro, it ain't that bad. Like on the corner, have like a fucking angel with wings and shit right there. Some gargoyles hanging off the side and shit. And make the shit. You can even make the fucking concrete post outside, or wherever the fuck that is. Kind of look like a tree going up. I don't know. If you're gonna build something, make it fucking good to look at. Shit.
Like other tall buildings. Instead, it lies on its side. It's about 736 meters long. That is
Fuck you.
almost as long as 7 football fields in a row.
And what they should have had was like a little pathway. You can have a Segway or a golf cart to drive up and down, and just pay someone to just drive all the way up and down with those multi-seat fucking golf carts. Like, fuck walking that distance, bro. I'm a fat American. Fuck all that.
The building is filled with many offices and shops. It was built to make better use of space in a crowded city. But its long, narrow shape makes it feel like a giant maze. It can feel cold and crowded, like being stuck in an endless
See?
hallway.
Now, don't that look like that's some shit off of Resident Evil? Or the Umbrella Foundation or Corporation? Some big ass motherfucker with a hatchet's about to pop out and just like start smacking you. No, thank you.
Number 7. Lovely day for a picnic. This photo was taken in Charleroi, Belgium, often called the world's ugliest city. It is filled with factories, smokestacks, and grey skies. The air can feel heavy, and the view is mostly of metal and concrete. But some people still find ways to enjoy life here. This family set up a picnic right next to the industrial ruins. Even in an area like this, they make their own little moment of joy. Number 8. Hotel in Thailand. This is the Libuyo Hotel in Thailand. Its
Everybody
design
gets
is
a
very
balcony.
strange. The window
No, everybody gets a fucking balcony. That's the design. You get a balcony. You get a balcony. You get a balcony. Jump off.
walls and balconies are squeezed tightly. All the rooms are so similar, like they were copy-pasted. It hurts my head when I look at it.
It's like the roof.
But from the
suite
side,
or
it doesn't
something.
look that bad. Many people visit this famous hotel, and it's actually rated 5 stars.
Yeah.
Number 9. Replica of Paris in China. There's a
Yay.
small city in China that looks like a replica of Paris. There's a big Eiffel Tower just like in France. The buildings are also like those in Paris. Construction
Why though? What's the point? So you can visit France without leaving China?
of Tianducheng started in 2007, but at first not many people lived there. It was so quiet that it was called a ghost town. Only about 2,000 people lived there by 2013. But things changed. By 2017, the population grew to 30,000. It's still quieter than other Chinese cities, but it's no longer empty. Number 10. Belgrade,
That's
Serbia.
cool.
Belgrade is the capital city of Serbia. In the
See, look. Go back. Oh, fuck, I went too far. Or where the fuck is it? Fuck, we'll start here.
Serbia. Belgrade is the capital.
See, look at that. It's not the best, but it's still pleasing to look at. You got the nice church fucking temple right there. Where the fuck? It got a lot of character and everything, but you're starting to see a little bit of modern bullshit around here. But I don't know. That's beautiful right there. And that's decent looking. It kind of looks like a Roman building or some shit. I'm a little picky about fucking architecture.
Capital city of Serbia. In the city, there is a big urban
Nice.
artwork that shows buildings as teeth eating trees. It tries to tell us that buildings are destroying nature.
Ugly.
In New Belgrade, especially, there are many big grey buildings. They were designed during the socialist era. Some people think
Communist era.
these buildings look dull and make the area feel empty. Many other cities in the Balkans and Eastern Europe have similar architecture. They all look very much the same. Number 11. High-rise in Hong Kong. Hong Kong has many tall buildings called high-rises. This is because there isn't much land, so building upwards allows more people to fit in the city. In fact,
That's wild.
more than 7.5 million people live and work in these tall buildings every day. In the mid-1900s, Hong Kong had fewer tall buildings. Fast forward to today, the city is almost unrecognizable with over 7,800 high-rise buildings. Poor people in Hong Kong have no choice but to live in very small homes called cage homes. These homes are tiny and crowded, like little boxes. Number 12.
Hey, you live where you gotta live, bro. I ain't gonna diss you.
A small city in China. Now, this is what a small city in China looks like. This one in particular is called Songshan, a busy town with over 250,000 people. Rows of similar houses and apartment blocks line the streets. It feels like a maze of concrete and steel.
Didn't they start demolishing those? Probably not. I'm trying to think of another part of China or some shit. I watched a video a while back.
This is what modern urban life looks like in many parts of China. Would you live in a place like this? Number 13.
If I have to, yeah.
The concrete jungle.
No, thank you.
Everyone knows New
Fuck
York
New
City,
York.
one of the most famous cities in the world. It's huge and filled with tall buildings and busy streets.
If you want to get stabbed by a crack keg or set on fire, go there and go to the subway or hit a bus, bro. Thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate that. Well, thank you, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm good on New York City. I won't go there.
Thanks to a famous song by Alicia Keys and Jay-Z, many people call it the concrete.
Especially now after they just voted a commie into the mayorship, bro. No, thank you. Y'all stupid as fuck. That's what. People are just dumb.
Jungle. But living here isn't always easy. Some people struggle to find a place to call home. The air is sometimes dirty with lots of cars and pollution. The streets can be messy, full of trash and noise.
And people laying around dope the fuck out.
And in some parts, rats are everywhere. But despite all this, New York City has a special energy. People love it for its excitement that never stops. Number 14. Coldest city in Europe. This is Vorkuta, Russia, the coldest city in Europe. In winter, it reaches minus 52 degrees Celsius.
Damn.
That is really, really cold.
I like the cold, but damn, bro, that's like putting like ice chains on your nipples. Like, bro, oh my goodness, I'm good.
Many
Holy
people
crap,
have
I'm
left
good on
because of
that.
the harsh weather. Today, many buildings are empty. They are covered in ice and snow. It looks like a frozen, deserted city. Vorkuta was built by prisoners during a tough time. The extreme cold
Gulag.
makes everything fall apart. Living here is very hard, yet some brave people still call it home. Number 15.
Bro, real talk. If I had,
Hard, yet some
alright, real talk. If I had excellent fucking internet, reliable source of food, and heat, I'd live there. Also, if I could have a gun, I'd live there. Like, guaranteed, like, food, internet, gas for heating, and a little bit of supplies to build up some shit. Yeah, bro, no issue. I stay inside all goddamn winter or whatever, whenever I have to not go outside.
Brave people still call it home. Number 15. Duisburg, Germany. Duisburg was once a major steel industry hub. It used to have many steel factories.
And why isn't there a steel factory now? There should be many steel factories in Germany. They outsourced the bullshit because it was too expensive. Easier fucking, it's more cheaper to make money and make the shareholders happy. You outsource that shit to India or some bullshit. Or China. We need American steel. Make it cheap and reliable.
When the factories closed in the mid-80s, the city faced many problems and economic challenges. They turned the old Dyson Steel factory into a big public park, which is now a popular spot for families and visitors. In one area called Ruhrort, people are working to make the air clean by 2029. This means reducing pollution and protecting nature. However, some areas have still not improved. There is a tall building named Weiser Reise. It is not safe and many want to tear it down to improve the neighborhood. Duisburg is changing to make the city a happier place. Number 16.
A more marketable place for tourism so people can make money.
Inequality in Brazil. This picture shows the inequality in Sao Paulo.
Fuck
You
Brazil,
can see
bro.
luxury buildings next to crowded slums. It's like two different worlds in the same city. This gap between rich and poor.
And Brazil's one of them countries I would never travel to. You go there and get shot, stabbed up real quick. I'm alright. I can do all that in America.
Is one of Brazil's biggest problems. The city is full of cars, buildings, and people. It grows fast, but the infrastructure can't keep up. Look at this busy intersection, for example. The city's traffic and pollution.
That looked AI generated. I ain't gonna lie.
Look at this busy
Yeah, I don't know. That looks AI generated, but hey, it could be real.
intersection, for example. The city's traffic and pollution make life harder for everyone. But going to poor parts of Brazil is even.
See, look at that, bro. That's just a fucking fire waiting to happen. Give us one good goddamn solar flare. Fried rice. That's fucked up. Fried beans. I'm never going to a shithole. Like, this is my Call of Duty map, bro. What the fuck?
worse. Here is a slum in Rio de Janeiro. Favelas like Rocinha are packed with homes built close together.
Bro, Battlefield 6 needs to make a map of this. Like right here, this hole leads up to that hole or some shit, and you can jump down, parachute all the way down around here. Fucking snipers will be out the ass. All these buildings could be destroyed. Fuck yeah, Battlefield 6, put this fucking city on the map.
The streets are narrow and people often don't have clean water or proper bathrooms. This image shows electrical wiring and water pipes in a Brazilian favela. They are messy and unsafe, creating risks for the residents. It's hard to
Wherever you
live
can
here,
put it,
but many
bro.
work hard to make the best of it. Number 17. Most inhuman housing complex in Russia. This is Samara, Russia. New housing complexes have been built
What
there.
the fuck?
One of them is called Tough Springs. People say it is the most inhuman housing complex in Russia.
Why?
They even call it Samara Luxury because these houses are meant to be elite. There is a church here that looks like a mockery. In St. Petersburg, there is a housing complex called Northern Valley that is compared with these. These buildings look very modern and strange. Number
Oh,
18.
Too bad, but still ugly.
Cairo, Egypt. Cairo is a
Shithole.
huge city with millions of people.
Third world shithole.
Everything is so crowded there. Look at the Egyptian version of Times Square, for example.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
The
as
buildings
fuck,
are
but still
packed tightly
shithole.
together and nearly everything looks the same, just a boring sandy brown color. The city is so dense that most Egyptians live far away from the busy center. Because of this heavy congestion, they built a new area called New Cairo to give people more space and to ease the crowd. Even though Cairo has a rich history, its modern part can
And all I can think about is all the local scammers running to scam your ass while you're just trying to see the pyramids and enjoy local culture. If you're a woman, don't go there by yourself. In fact, just don't go there at all. Terrible shithole.
feel very overwhelming due to the tight spaces and endless buildings. Number 19. Petare, Venezuela. Petare is a large
Stay away from them commie bastards.
neighborhood in Caracas. Many people live in small, crowded houses made of red bricks. Some houses even use their neighbor's roof as their own floor. There are no sewers, no running water, and no electricity. And people often steal power from streetlights.
Huh?
The streets are narrow and steep, which makes it hard to move around. Public transportation is also limited. Many people walk or ride in small buses called jitneys. Trash piles up because there is no regular garbage collection. This causes bad smells and
I wonder how many people are just like shot in this little area a day. Probably a lot. The number's probably high as shit. Like, it's cool how necessity and poverty created all this shit. But I would never go there.
attracts pests like flies and rats. The city also struggles with high crime rates, making it unsafe, especially at night. Despite these problems, the people of Petare work together to improve their community. They clean up trash and create art to brighten their surroundings. Number 20. Lagos, Nigeria.
Bro, no matter how much you paint a turd, it's still a fucking turd. I know I'm a bad person. I should be saying stuff like that. But still, the country's a shithole.
Lagos is one of the largest cities in the world with about 17 million people. But it's also one of the
Damn.
fastest growing ones, with a 3.5% increase every year. Everything is very crowded. Many people live in densely packed slums that lack basic services. The city's infrastructure struggles to keep up with all the new residents.
Is that building fucking collapsed? Alright.
Traffic jams fill the streets and clean water is hard to find. There is little proper sanitation for so many people. Urban expansion is even pushing into natural habitats.
You know, sometimes I think, like, you win like 600 mil, or let's say you win 5 million in the lottery, you get like 2 million back. Go to one of the third world shitholes and live like a king.
Efforts are being made to manage this growth, but the challenges remain huge. Number 21. Hyderabad, India.
Straight up, no. They fucking have poo throwing festivals. India's disgusting. Like, it's a beautiful place. Culture's rich and everything like that. It's just no sanitary, no nothing, bro. It's disgusting. Guaranteed to get something, dude. Like a parasite, some kind of disease, bro, or some kind of stomach infection. India might not be a third world shithole, but it feels like a third world shithole.
Hyderabad is a bustling city with many people and cars. The air is very polluted, making it hard to breathe. Heavy traffic causes long delays and lots of noise.
First world
During the
shithole.
rainy season, the city floods because the drainage system can't handle the water. This flooding damages homes and roads. Many lakes
There's like no fucking maintenance, bro.
and parks are disappearing as new buildings take their place. All these problems make life very hard. Efforts are being made to fix these issues, but challenges still remain. Number 22. Neighborhood in France. At first I thought this was another spot in Russia,
Yeah, somebody took a note out of Russia's brutalist architecture book. This shit's ugly, dude. And of course it's in France.
but it's actually in the suburbs of Paris. It looks like a whole Tetris level. Many people choose spots like these for its location and affordable price, moving closer to the center of Paris. There are buildings right between a busy boulevard and train rail highways. The noise from traffic and passing trains is hard to ignore. Rent starts at 800 euros per month if you qualify.
Is that cheap?
It shows how they
I
try
wanna
to make
fucking
use
know.
of every inch of the place they have. Number 23. Highways on top of city. Italy had a different idea than France.
I can respect that. Italy has a lot of fucking old ass buildings and shit like that. I can respect that. They don't want to pay bulldoze anything that can destroy any architecture stuff that's underground. I can respect that.
Naples, they decided to build highways directly on top of existing neighborhoods. Could you imagine living under a highway? There's constant noise from the cars and trucks above day and night. You also wouldn't get much sunlight because the huge roads block the sky.
Oh well.
Many locals have criticized the decision, saying it has damaged the city's beauty and quality of life. But this is what life is like for some people. The view from some hotels in downtown Naples shows this clearly. It looks like a nuclear disaster happened here. Some parts of the city feel abandoned or forgotten, with crumbling buildings and graffiti everywhere.
Hey,
Number
people
24.
living, dog.
China's unknown megacity. This is Chongqing, China's largest municipality by urban population with around 23 million people.
See, that's beautiful.
They have petrol stations on top of roofs, trains that run through residential buildings and multi-story restaurants floating on the river. They call it the 5D city because you never know which floor you're on. They have high elevated roads that run over houses, like the Kayuamba Bridge, which carries 6 lanes of
I don't want to admit it, but China does have some pretty cool ass architecture going on. I look around America and I'm like, we should have some like high speed rails. There ain't no fucking reason why we shouldn't have a high speed rail from New York to LA or some shit like that, or from New York to Florida, Maine, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or Texas to LA or something.
traffic and 2 train tracks.
Too much regulation and bullshit.
At night, the train line makes bright lights over the houses, disturbing the peace. People even live right next to a twisty, spiral, helicoidal street. They squeeze the homes and make everything feel cramped.
Fuck it, bro.
Number 25. The Nightmare Neighborhood.
See, this is like some back room shit. You wake up and go outside and it's just endless of this. Make sure you're not outside at night.
I swear this place was in a nightmare of mine. The Nad
Back
Al
rooms, bro.
Shiba 3 neighborhood in Dubai looks like the Control and V keys got stuck during planning. Rows upon rows of identical villas stretch as far as the eye can see. Good luck navigating this maze. It's a quiet place to live, but I definitely get lost every day. The interiors are decent, but don't expect much of a backyard. Number
Hey, if it's
26.
affordable, I'd definitely live there, bro. Like, shit, I don't even see myself in the future owning a house, so. Yeah.
Ah, yes, trees. Finally, some trees. Or are they? I think someone stole my Lego trees from when I was a kid. These trees were planted in Al Qasim, Saudi Arabia. They did this because there's not much water in the area. But many people didn't like the fake trees.
Well,
They
yeah,
said real trees are better for the environment and suggested planting trees that don't need much water.
that's a cactus.
Real
bitch.
trees help clean the air and give shade. Fake trees can't do that. It shows how important it is to think about nature when making cities. Number 27. Inequality in South Africa. At first, I thought these were 2 different pictures. But it's an actual location in Tembisa,
Oh,
South
look,
Africa.
Is that a graveyard in the middle?
It's just incredible how close 2 completely different areas can be. We can clearly see the divide between the poor and rich. The right side has nice things like a mall, a library, and a swimming pool. The left is not so lucky with crowded
Eh. You don't got money, you fuck. Money isn't everything, but when you don't have it, it's everything.
buildings that leave hardly any space for privacy. The area that separates them in between is a cemetery, and it's ironically where the inequality ends. A very similar situation is in Johannesburg. Pretty much everyone with a semi-good income will have a fence, probably electric.
Hey, good fence makes good neighbors, bro. You keep all the riffraff out, you're gonna have nice shit.
Just look at this upper-class house protected by barbed wire. Number 28. There are cities, and then there is Tokyo. More than 4
Alright. I know I said I won't go to places that are densely populated and shit like that, but I'm a fucking weeb, alright? Up and most, I'm a weeb. Okay? I would go to fucking Japan any goddamn day of the week. I'll go to Tokyo any goddamn day of the week. Just because their culture's so respectful. And I'm a fucking introvert. I don't like fucking talking to people really, and I try to mind my own. And it seems like they respect that. And I can fuck with it. I want to go to their vending machines. I want to eat their food. Yeah. It's just when I go, I'm going to make sure. I want to make sure I have a translator with my ass, because Lord's no, I ain't learning no fucking other language. I'm American. I'm speaking English. I'm fat, dumb American. I pay for a translator. We go eat noodles and shit.
15 million people live and work in Japan's capital. There's around 6,200 people per square kilometer. Because there isn't much space, buildings are tall and close together. Streets can be very crowded with cars and people. Some people feel stressed living in such a busy place. But many also enjoy the excitement of the big city. Number 29. Ghost town of mansions reclaimed by farmers. Look at these huge empty mansions. They were built for rich people long ago near the city of Shenyang. Now it's been more than a decade since...
Rich people? Well, then again, rich people do have some stupid ass taste. I feel like after so much money you make, you stop thinking, because you pay other people to think for you. And buying some stupid shit like that would be right up some rich assholes. Damn, I can't stop burping. That soda's fucking me up. Some rich asshole's alley. His accountant's like, yeah, if we buy this, we get a tax credit on that.
Anyone lived in them. Farmers have come to use the land. They
Good.
grow plants and crops around the old houses. Nature is slowly taking back the space. Number 30. New Delhi during lockdown versus now. This image shows the heartbreaking effects of pollution in New Delhi. In fact, 21 of the world's 30 most polluted cities are in India.
You see this? You see these statistics and shit right here? I'm wrong for saying that India is a disgusting shithole. Like, bro, their most holy... Like, look, you can call me what you want. But their most holy fucking river, their sacred river, is one of the fucking most nastiest, most polluted fucking rivers on earth. What is it, the Ganges? Dead bodies floating in the shit. Actual human shit floating in it. And you gonna tell me that it's a clean place? No, thank you. No, thank you.
In 2019, New Delhi's air had a PM 2.5 level of 110.2. That's 9 times the level considered healthy by the US Environmental Protection Agency. In November 2019, some parts of New Delhi had an air quality index over 800, more than 3 times the hazardous level. Most of it is due to rice stubble burn.
Everybody gonna get lung cancer here, dude. Everybody gonna have fucking asthma. Pharmaceutical companies are gonna be happy.
Burning every October. The deadly smog gets trapped by the Himalayas and the winds push it back towards the city. This mix of human actions and nature is causing great harm with few solutions. It's insane how people just live like this day to day. Number 31. Magnitogorsk. Magnitogorsk is one of the worst polluted cities in Russia. Only 28% of children born here are fully healthy. The Ural River splits the town, with the west side being in Europe and the east in Asia. In the 1930s, a big steel factory was built here. It could produce up to 7.5 million tons of steel for tanks in World War II. But the factory also released 650,000 tons of waste and 68 toxic chemicals, which polluted 4,000 square miles of land.
I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's typical Russia, bro.
According to a steelworker, none of the filtering devices were in working condition. Number 32. The poorest area of Bucharest, Romania. Ferentari is a poor area in Bucharest. Most apartments are squatted and have no electricity. It is hard to believe this is in the European Union.
No, it ain't. The European Union gave up on Europe before it even started, dog. Like, the whole point of it was to get to be competition with the United States. But all it did was just fuck everybody else by allowing in mass immigration and penalizing any country that didn't want it. And on top of that, they really fucked up the euro.
The streets are full of garbage and the buildings look old. Looking at these pictures makes me thankful for what I have. If they could take the garbage away and plant trees, it would instantly get so much better. Number 33.
Who's gonna pay him, bro?
A village inside of a city. These areas are called villages inside cities or urban villages. People who live their work in the city and need a home that is not too expensive. The houses are old and packed close together. The streets are narrow and busy with small shops and food stalls.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get stabbed up in that bitch and mugged. Walking through that at night, bro. You a foreigner, traveling with backpacking. Yeah, you get stabbed and mugged.
Local landlords own the buildings, but mostly migrant workers live in them. The government wants to eventually have them cleared for more modern and organized city blocks. I'm surprised how nice and clean it actually looks on the ground level. I wouldn't want to be a delivery boy here though. Number 34. Children playing basketball near a power.
This just reminds me of the Oblongs. This shit used to be on Adult Swim. If you know, you know.
Power plant. This image shows kids playing basketball near the John Amos coal-fired power plant in Polka, West Virginia. Looks very grim, but I love the photo. The power plant looks like the one from the...
Contrary to popular belief, the nuclear energy is one of the safest and cleanest fuel renewable energies that you can use. The really only issue is what you're going to do with the spent rods. I say dig a deep ass hole and fill it with concrete. I don't know. But I feel like we should have more, like the nuclear bomb or however you fucking pronounce it. I know I use it wrong. I say the wrong shit all the time. Really dampened a lot of people's view on how we could use this to benefit human society. Like it or not, this is one of the energies that's going to be fueling the fucking space stations and outer fucking, like, other world colonies and shit. You can self-contain it and it runs for like 100 fucking years or so. It's working. I feel like we need more of that and less of the solar panels taking up fucking farmland and the renewable fucking wind energy, but the fucking blades to the turbine are non-recyclable. Whatever.
Simpsons. On a serious note, think about all the harm that coal burning has done and still does, both locally and globally. The air quality in that neighborhood must be very bad. Coal power plants actually emit even more radiation than nuclear plants. Nuclear plants only send out water vapor, which is harmless to your health. Coal is like a recipe for lung problems and cancer. So if you live near a coal plant, move to an atomic one. It's probably a lot better for your health in the long run. The kids got some solid defense though. Number 35. Inequality in Mumbai, India. Yes, this is just one picture. It shows the divide between the richest people in India versus some of the poorest. In the slums, many people work in entire districts that deal with textiles. They design knockoffs of big-named Italian and French fashion brands.
The Indian scammers.
Of course, labor is cheap because the poor are willing to work for anything. These people are dirt poor, but they make products worth millions
Products are cheap. Life is cheap. Everything's cheap in India. And it all smells like cow shit.
of dollars annually. Many of these slums are being gradually cleared and developed. Right now, life there is very tough, but at least there is greenery and a river. Number 36.
Probably full of shit.
Wuhan, China. At first, I thought this was a Minecraft screenshot. Building clusters like these are all over China. It all looks the same and very dystopian. But at least there's a lot of space between each unit for sunlight. And many
China builds a lot of great things, but a lot of it's through some shitty contractors or whatever. They even have a name for it, tofu dredge, or some shit like that. So, yeah, fuck China.
windows help too. It actually seems like an efficient and decent way to house an insanely high population. If they add some parks and little shops on the ground, it would be even nicer. Number 37. Inequality in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. Another location where the rich and the poor live side by side. I don't know how you could live here knowing that below your balcony there are fellow humans existing in poverty.
Easily.
This is in Deux Plateaux, a well-off area with a neat grid layout and paved roads. But at some point, the grid fades away and the roads stop.
And if you're in that type, if you're the type of person that lives in that kind of situation, and you're the rich one, oh Jesus, make sure you have a gun on you, security at all times, because these people, there's a third world shithole right here, dog. They'll tear you apart for a fucking penny.
Then the slums begin. It's shocking to see massive houses and luxury condos eating up the nearby slums. Number 38. Standard view of English and Irish estates. At first glance, this looks like a maze. I guess these people really don't like neighbors. But honestly, this would look totally fine if some trees were added. It's far better than barbed wire fences. Those things make it look like a battlefield. And at the end of the day, everyone wants to have their own little private space. So at least you get some privacy. Unless your neighbor has a trampoline. Number 39.
That's alright, she got big
La
titties.
Paz, Bolivia.
God damn, bro.
El
I thought
Alto
that
and
was
La
the
Paz are
ground.
entirely above 4,000 meters. But there is something missing. I cannot spot any trees. The houses are made of plain red bricks. Many remain unfinished with metal rods sticking out so the owners can expand their buildings by adding more floors.
I like that.
This is because people don't have to pay taxes on unfinished houses. Even though it looks rough, it is considered completely safe wherever you go.
Bro, that's a fucking awesome loophole, bro. I don't gotta pay taxes just because I got a couple couple rebar sticking out. Fuck yeah, bro. And all I have to do is just throw on like a couple bricks every fucking year or so. I'd play the shit out of that system, dog. Oh, fuck. If there's a loophole, everybody's gonna try to jump for it.
But being so
At
high
least
in
the people that
altitude,
see
you
it.
get exhausted just walking down the road. Number 40.
This is
City of
retarded.
Abandoned Castles. Burj Al Babas is a place in Turkey with many empty, castle-like houses.
Whoever thought this was a good idea is the stupidest fucking retard on earth. Why would you want to spend any type of money to live in some kind of retarded ass castle thing within 20 feet or less or fucking 10 feet of another one? Yeah, they're going to hear me fucking farting from 2 houses away. Fucking hell, bro.
It was meant to be a luxury village, but now it's a ghost town. They spent millions of dollars and built over 500 of these buildings. The project stopped because they ran out of money. This is a medieval dream gone wrong. If urban hell had to have a flag, then I think
I do a lot of driving and I go through a lot of neighborhoods and shit. And I'm gonna tell you now, the stereotype when you see a random fucking grocery cart, you know you're in the wrong side of town, is true. And also, let me add on that. Depending how fucked up the grocery cart is depending how dangerous it is. Because I've been in some places in Baltimore where they had like two shopping carts and they both had no wheels and were all bent the fuck up. And let's just say it wasn't too nice of a fucking area. The hood flag, bro. That's what I'm deeming that. That is the hood flag.
This would be it. Want to see more content like this? Check
Yes.
out our other videos shown on screen right now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you for entertaining me, bud. I shall subscribe, and I would like that.